Okay, so in my last video, I did say that I would probably post another one on Vibrato, but this time using Vibrato after you've done a string bend. So, no, this is where things get a bit more challenging, especially when it comes to controlling your vibrato on string bend. I'll go into that. So, let's keep things in the B blues sort of scale so far. So let's keep things there for now. But we're going to be playing on the 9th fret. So we'll be playing what I believe to be an E note, and we're going to be bending this up one tone, a full tone. So we're going to be bending up to an F sharp. So that's 2 frets. So our end note will be there from. So now the first thing that I want to go into, this is something that I feel is key, absolutely key, especially to me. When bending a string, I did kind of go into this in my last lesson actually. But say if I'm bending the string with my 3rd finger. Now what I tend to do, what I learned to do, is put my 2nd finger and 3rd finger on the same string behind my 3rd finger, and using all the fingers together for the string bend. That makes things so much easier. It's unbelievable. It took me. I still see guitar players now. I see it all the time using one finger, like just the 3rd finger, to do vibrato or string bending. If you're using as many fingers as you can, it makes your whole world so much easier. So that is one of the first things that I will stress here. It's just keep that in mind. Some guitarists are able to do it without. I mean, I can do it without if I'm just using my 2nd finger, say, or 3rd, whatever. But using it with 3 fingers just makes things so much easier. So let's start off with a bend. So all the fingers on there, we're going to bend up a tone, and then all we're doing is slightly releasing flat of the F sharp, and then going back up to the F sharp again. So we're doing that constantly, over and over again. And that's what the vibrato is, just the bending, or the pitch bending of the note. So we go to the F sharp, then goes flat of it, yep, so you got that. But sometimes I like to go a bit further than that, especially if I'm doing, if I want to get more of a bluesy, powerful sound. Now this powerful sound is when you're bending sharp of the note that you bent the note to in the first place. So if I bend up to the F sharp from the E, I will bend sharp of it and use a vibrato, and that gets a very powerful sound. So have a listen. I do that a lot, bending sharp of the note as well. So that's if you want that really powerful sound. Now, something that I found was the most difficult thing to learn here is controlling the speed of your vibrato. That's something I've gone over as well. But with string bending, what tends to happen, what I found, is that when you bend a string and apply vibrato, your hand tends to do a vibrato at a sort of a default speed, and that could be this. And usually it's kind of a fast speed. But learning to slow that down and control it at what speed you want, now that's the difficult part. And I spent so much time on this, and it caused my fingers so much ache, but in the end I got there. It just takes time, that's all it takes. So imagine I'm bending this note, and this is my normal speed of vibrato. Now imagine slowing that down to this, or even slower. Practicing that, you will find that will really kill your hand. So you've got to be careful with it, like going over the top, because it will hurt. Well, not so much hurt, but it will ache your hand a lot. And same with doing it on, say, the B string, as opposed to so yeah, controlling the speed. Now, taking time to do that is something that I find it's really cool though. It's so rewarding though. Another thing that I do sometimes is use 2 strings to bend this. Someone commented about this on one of my videos, but sort of gives me a bit of a slide guitar effect, I think. So. Even doing 2 strings at a time. Well, I'm doing 1 string, but say if I'm bending the E to the F sharp, I'll hold the F sharp on the B string, and then bend the G string up. So. That's another good effect there. But anyway, I think the video is going to end on the camera, so just stay with that and keep practicing. That's all it takes, is hard graft effort, and you'll get there. So I hope you have learned something from that.